All right, we're going to go through today's directions, which is interacting with each other summative. And again, this is our artifact. You clicked on my video instruction, and I'm going over the directions right now. So you've been put into a group of 3 at random with the summative work. As you can see, you've been put in groups here. Um, and if we go a little bit up, the assignment. So what is the assignment? Is you're going to give feedback. That means 4 comments on each of your 2 group members in your group. Now, by either agreeing with their justification or by disagreeing, right? You're either going to agree or disagree with the work and offering some helpful feedback in your own words by 11:59 p.m. Thursday. So originally I had the deadline tonight as Wednesday, but I'm extending it to Thursday. First off, to give you all some time to deeply look at each other's work, to interact with it, to understand what another person's thinking or doing, offering more helpful feedback, and so forth. So you want to complete this by Thursday. But once you're done giving 4 comments, and that's to each of the other 2 people in your group, right? So in total, that's 8 comments. You're going to submit the feedback form on Google Classroom. So what this looks like is like this. So after taking a look at another 2 of your group members' work, you're going to fill this out for both of them. So you don't have to do 2 separate one of these sheets. You're just submitting one of these. And basically, you're thinking about how the approach to this problem is different, and you're going to write out in full sentences, like, for example, I, and so forth. So you're going to fill this out after you looked at your group mate's work. And that would be the end of the assignment. So again, let me repeat. You're giving 4 comments to each group member in your group. By agreeing or disagreeing with their justification and giving them feedback. So sometimes there could be someone who honestly put, hey, I don't know how to do this. And if you know how to do it, go ahead and make a comment, offer some suggestions to help the other person think about it, right? So remember, it's not about the answer for this artifact. It is about the justification in your own words. Everyone's going to justify their work differently. So that's why it's important to give each other feedback, not based on exactly the answers, right? The answer, right, should be there, but what is the justification? That's what I'm looking for proficiency in this artifact. The explanations need to be on there. And if they're not, that's what you all are going to be commenting with each other for and helping each other with. So that's the general idea of what to do today. And this is the note for those who have not completed this. So again, I do not want you to stress out. But here's the options if you did not do this assignment, right? It's important that you turn in your artifact first off. If you did not complete the assignment, the artifact, you were not grouped, right? I couldn't group you because how I grouped everyone was strategically. I tried to group you if your work looked different among you because that gives you more content to look at and more interactions to make and to help each other out. So for me, that was super important. And again, that's why feedback is important. Um, so I need you to first, like, I really want to stress that you first do the summative first because I need to see what you're thinking. I need to see what you need help with by putting down what you know. Plus, text me once you submit this. Um, you do have an option to still get credit today, like even if you did not do the summative. And this option is you could choose a random group. For example, like I'm going to choose group 3. You're going to look through each person's work. You're going to do the 4 comments, right? At least 2 people, and then submit a feedback form on how you're going to think about approaching your artifact. But one thing I want to note is remember the goal in this artifact is to justify your work in your own words according to your understanding. So, i.e., that means make sure that you're avoiding plagiarism, right? So, again, plagiarism, you guys can click on what that is. I put the definition on here. But again, you want to make sure that everything is your own work, right? Mostly your justification should be your own words, right? You don't want to just take what else someone says. You want to understand it in your own way and explain it in your way of understanding it. So that's just a little note right there. So again, if anyone has any questions or anything like that, feel free to text me and remind my office hours Tuesday, Wednesdays, 11 to 12 noon. And by the way, y'all, we will be doing another last round of this on Monday. You're going to be put into a different group and then we're going to repeat. So I'm really, really hoping that if you did not do the summative, that you do it this week so I could at least get in one round of revision for you by Monday. But that's pretty much it, everybody. Here's my instructions. Again, this assignment, I'm making it due Thursday to give you guys additional time to either submit if you haven't, or additional time to deeply look at each other's work, comment on it very thoughtfully, and then submit the feedback form. All right.